record. Okay. So we're going to do the wake up to wake up. What's the wake up? Donna Eden, energy medicine, created so many things. It could be like that. It's actually tapping on different points. So the way you start is by tapping on K27. We've done this before with EFT, sort of, when you come down a little over, you're on your collar, under your collarbone there. So as you do this, you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we'll do 3 nice breaths like that on each point. So in through your nose, out through your mouth, nice and long. You might notice it's sore. Mine is. You can thump as well. You can tap, you can thump, whichever feels better for you. Last one. That gets our energy moving forward. Sometimes our energy starts to move backwards. The next one is thumping on our thymus, right in the middle of your chest bone. Remember I did this with you guys because they're saying this is the Tarzan one. This actually helps to boost our immune system, increases our T cell production. That's a great thing, especially going into fall and winter. We want this. Same thing, in through the nose, out through the mouth. The third point is under our armpits where our bra strap would be. It's also one of the points we've done with EFT. This is a spleen point. So in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. And the last point we've done 2 on the bone, right under your pupil, under your eyes, stomach meridian, in through the nose. Nice and long out breath. Sometimes when I do this, I also like to go down along the bone and up along. You can even go all the way around your eyes. Great, and shake that off a little. Woo. And we're gonna do another really important thing now, if you're seated, which we all are. So with our hands like this, the left on the left knee, right on the right knee, we're just gonna tap. Just a couple times, left hand to left leg, right hand to right. And then we'll stop and we'll consciously shift over. Yeah, we're going to shift over now and we're going to take our right hand and tap our left knee. Crossover. And this is really important to get our energy moving from homolateral to cross-lateral, bilateral. I can't believe I couldn't think of bilateral. I'm always talking about bilateral stimulation. So you want to do this one longer, the crossover. It's great, 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 really important. Simple little way to get your energy moving across your body.
I can feel it.
Yep.
Through my body.
Yeah, it's that kind of amazing. So shake that off. There's more, but just starting with those 4 points and tapping those points and moving from that to this is major.
Give me those points again.
Sure. Yep, the first one is K27. K27. Boing, 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 boing. Now, some people do it like this. I do it bilateral. You can do it however you want. And you can thump it. You can tap it. You could cup it like we've been cupping. Feels a little intense to cup it right now. And if it hurts or it's sore, you can just cup in the field or tap in the field in front. That will work. That's sending energy into the points. Now, you know too that if it's really sore, that means energy is blocked. So you might, if you notice when you're doing it, one of your points is particularly sore, check in through the day and just gently rub it. Or even just put your fingers there and let the energy go through and press a little firmer each. Maybe set it there for a moment, then go a little deeper, a little deeper. All these things are great. So that's the first point. K27. Okay. The second one is your thymus. thumping your thymus. Ding, ding, ding. Ah, Tarzan. Boosts your immune system. And for the bra, under the armpit, bra strap, boing, 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 boing. This is a spleen point. Another thing I love to do with this one is I like to draw little figure eights over it. So you can draw them out in the field around it and imagine it's going right in there. You can trace it on your skin, little figure eights. Really a powerful thing to do. You can try all these different things. And again, mine is mine's
Hard to figure out how to do that.
I got an 8 going, but I don't know if I'm in the, ooh,
I don't know. That might
was
be a 9.
tingly. Tingly.
I think I might be tracing a 9.
Oh, that's so tingly.
Is it?
Right up my shoulders.
Yep, mine's going right up my left and down my left leg now. So then the fourth point is the stomach meridian, which is right on that bone under your eyes. And remember that you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth nice and deep. The deep breath is really important. Same thing here. Mine's really sore, so I'm just going to press on it a little. And you can be doing this during the day. You can be sitting at your computer, pressing your points, breathing deep. It's great. Shake it off. And then you'd go from homolateral, boing, boing. If you're standing up, you can actually raise your knee up if you want to touch your knee. Do a couple, shake it off, and then do crossover. Raising your left knee to touch with your right hand, raising your right knee to touch with your left hand. It's kind of like dancing now. Sometimes I visualize, see the figure eights are kind of natural here. My arms are kind of doing a figure eight. Figure eights are great. But you don't have to, you can just simply tap these points quickly and you'll get benefit. All these other things are little extra things I'm just telling you to do. Pretty, yeah, you'll start to pick the ones that work for you and do them throughout the day. That's the beauty of it. Sometimes I wake up now and I go in bed and it's like, oh, because that gets your energy moving forward. All right, that's the wake up series. And I highly recommend checking out Donna Eden. I'll put some more links from Donna Eden in our chat because there's such great stuff. So many great, she's just a wealth. So let's start our little series. We'll start by rubbing our hands in between the fingers. I saw Mom was already doing this. This gets the energy through our spine, and you can remember it because it looks like a spine, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll start and cup the top of our head. Taking some nice deep breaths. And the back of the head. Open, open, all my channels are open. Rubbing our C7, the big bone that sticks out, the biggest one. This kind of always reminds me to tuck my chin in, because when I'm out like this, you can do it. Your C7 really sticks out, right? When I tuck it in, it comes more into alignment. I can still feel it sticking out, but it feels different. So there's our C7, rubbing, rubbing, rubbing. And we'll do under our armpit, left arm. So I'm really aware that I want to cup pretty hard today. Cool. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. And what just came to me is you can visualize when you do this, that you're sort of like beating on a drum. This is one head of the drum, but that energy goes through the whole body of the drum, right? I mean, I'm a drummer, so that resonates for me anyway. Where are we at? Loose fists on our tailbone, sending some energy down to our tailbone. Nice big breath. Knuckles on our hip point. that crease. And I like to go, as you know, along the front too. Ah. And then we will cup over the knees. I'm feeling that drum again. You can hear me more than usual, right? Left knee, both sides. Right knee, both sides. Another really cool thing to add in is just thank your body as you're doing this. Thank you, knees. Wow, I'm so happy that you're helping me out. And then the back of the knees. Beautiful. Shake it off. We'll come into prayer position and we will clap 9 times to open our heart. How's that? How are you guys feeling? Good. Okay, so we're going to bounce. So again, sitting, fine. Standing, better. Either way though, let's just start. If you are sitting, it's even better to have your feet flat on the earth, feeling the ground below you. If your feet are on the earth, it's even better to have bare feet and to be touching earth, wood, cement, earth. So all of these things are good, better, best, but getting grounded like that just helps the energy go. Anything we don't need go right into the earth. So let's start bouncing. I'm just going to start from my elbows because I'm sitting with you guys. Remembering the motion. Yeah, cool that you're standing, Dawn. Remember that you're just bouncing from your knees when you stand up. You're just moving your knees up and down. It's like a spring. And that spring from your knees, I'm doing it from my knees even though I'm sitting. Actually, I never did this before. It kind of feels good. I like it. My butt's on the chair, but I'm springing from my knees. And it actually feels better than worrying about my elbows, because if I just go like this from my knees, that's what I want. That spring in my knees is what's moving the rest of my body, even though my butt's on the chair. So I encourage you, if you are sitting, to try that. Notice the difference between this, which you have to kind of move your elbow, and this, which you don't have to move your elbow. You just move your knees up and down, and you get what I'm saying. All right, good. So here we are. We're bouncing. We can slowly lift our arms up. And you can go up as high as feels good to you. You can go anywhere. You can go back down wherever it feels good. See if you can find your sweet spot for right now, which might be and probably is different than your sweet spot yesterday. Or
That one, not my upper back, that's for sure. That starts hurting.
right, I feel that too behind my shoulder blades, my shoulders. So if we can, we breathe. And right into that part that hurts, and we just say, open, open, soften, relax, whatever resonates for you. Send your healing breath right to that area. While we're doing this, bouncing today from whatever position you're in, let's start to visualize it. When we breathe in, we're collecting the beautiful chi from the universe. There's chi all around us. It's in us, it's around us. We're collecting it in. It's giving every cell in our body a bath. And then when we breathe out, going out through every pore of our body, anything we don't need anymore. Maybe you visualize it coming out too. Breathing it in, every pore of your body is breathing it in. Maybe pick a color. What color are you breathing in? I'm breathing in silver. That's new for me. Okay. And then breathing out. Little purple butterflies. I don't know, whatever. You can breathe out whatever you want to. So take a few rounds, just imagine your whole body breathing and your whole body breathing out. If you want, you can bring your breath in through your nose and out through your nose now. And you can slowly release your arms down till your arms are like resting at your side. Remember, with your arms resting at your side, they're not just flopping. We're going to extend our elbows a little baby bit out, and we're going to extend our fingertips a little baby bit out. And facing, palms facing towards your body, kind of like this, down. See if you can notice the energy in the palm of your hands. Your knees are slightly bent. Shoulders are relaxed and back and down. Put a smile on your face. And just notice the energy. So we can call in our masters, guides, anyone we would like their help. Calling in their presence. Thanking them ahead of time for helping. Thank you. And then let's set our intention. My intention for my practice is to have more bloop in my life. Fill in the blank. Something I'd like more of in my life is. Humbly ask for more of that. Thank you. Great. All right, so we've got some good energy flowing. And which movement would you guys like to do?
We were gonna do the prongs.
I forgot. Thank you. Let's do the prongs. Luckily, they're right here. Da, 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 da. In this beautiful case that guess who made for me?
Remember.
Yes. All right. Yeah, let's do some prongs. So you guys can get comfortable. If you're comfortable in a good position standing, it's great to stand more. And if you're sitting, that's fine too. You're in the position. I'm going to get back in it.
I'm gonna lay down in my recliner, okay?
That's great too. Yes. And you could lay down flat if you want, on the floor, on a bed. Any position that feels comforting is fine. So Erin, I know that I don't think I've said this since you've been on, but if there's times when you can't actually do the motion, it's actually fine too, because you can just visualize you're doing it, imagine it in your mind, and you will get benefit, which is kind of amazing. So, and I encourage everybody to try that sometime. Even if you could move, try to imagine it. Maybe you're in a meeting and you can't get up. No one has to know you're doing it. I'm K27ing or whatever, right? I'm waking up from this meeting. Help me wake up from this meeting.
From this nightmare.
Right. All right, cool. So I'm going to start us with some really lovely 528. Oh, I know exactly what I want to do. So if you want to, it just came to me, this would be way cool to do. If you want to rub your hands together again, get the energy flowing. If you want to make a little energy ball like we have, just imagine a little ball of energy between your hands. I have it here to show you, but you can put it down in front of your belly button, your lower dantian. You put it in front of your heart. You can put it anywhere you want. But I'm just going to put it in front of my lower dantian, my lower energy center. Behind my belly button is the center of that. And I'm visualizing that energy we were breathing in going right down there. And this beautiful ball of energy is between my hands. So we're doing that similar thing. We're not like this. We're not like that. We're right in between, a light touch, and we're holding this beautiful ball lightly. And what I'm going to do with the fork, almost called a prong, thanks to Mom, is I'm going to send some energy out, and I'm going to invite that energy to go right into our chi balls, into our little balls in our hands, and to cultivate that even more, to strengthen that. actually going to change the sound settings too because I think it'll help. You don't have to do anything. I'm just going to try this and see if you hear it better.
Yes.
Great. You don't have to hear it for it to work, but it's nice to hear. This is a 528 hertz frequency. Some people call this one of the most healing frequencies related to actually healing your DNA. It's kind of cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap, oh yeah, hear that tone opening up? Nice. I'm going to wrap this around. I'm going to do figure eights all around each of us. Deep breathing really helps. Take a nice deep breath, receiving this energy in and letting go of anything you don't need anymore. All right, so what just came to me to do is, I'm going to do a different frequency actually. And I'm going down like a braid, down and around and through each vertebrae of our spine. Okay, so what came to me now to do is, I'm just going to do a little adjustment of the Earth star and the Sun star. You don't really have to know what that means right now. Just bring your awareness to the bottom of your feet and notice the bottom of your feet. There's an energy center 6 to 12 inches under our feet that when we get stressed, it tucks up, goes up higher. And I'm just letting this frequency gently bring that energy into harmony and let it move down to where it wants to be, about a foot under our feet. So definitely take some nice breaths. I'm feeling a lot of tension, especially in the neck. Yeah. If you want to wiggle around, my neck is just cracked majorly. So sometimes what I feel relates to what's happening with you guys, and sometimes it's not a direct one-to-one, but just notice what's happening in your body. Okay, now I'm going to adjust the sun star. Your sun star is about a foot above your head, but this one, ours is definitely down lower. So I'm going to do a similar thing where just let this energy, it's pretty low energy too. So imagine a little door opening, maybe a little moon window or sun window in the roof of your head, your skull. Open it up. Let the sun, beautiful warm energy, just pour right in. Beautiful warmth streaming down. Take a nice breath. There we go. That's nice. Whew. It's moving out nicely where it wants to be now. Yeah, nice. So that energy now, I'm sending it down your body, down your spine. It's going to meet up and mix with the energy coming up from your feet. And we're like a beautiful fountain now. A battery energy is moving up and out and around us. And it's also going this way, coming down and out and around us. Every direction, like a toroid, like an apple, a core with a core. The spine is our... great. So now bring your energy or your awareness back. Energy follows awareness, so where you put your awareness is where energy will flow. Notice that little ball in your hands again, if it's still there. And I'm just going to invite you to take that beautiful ball of energy and put it anywhere you want. So if it's somewhere in your body that hurts or just would feel good there, you can just put that ball right on there. If you want to send that energy out to someone else, you can open up your hands and imagine the little ball going right to someone else. This is a fun thing to do throughout the day, too. Great. And now come to complete rest. Whatever way makes sense, bring your body into a posture that feels completely relaxed. And I'm going to send a beautiful cocoon of energy around your body again. One more. Beautiful. And when you're ready, you can just notice your breath. Make little movements to come back into your body. Wiggle around if you want. And come back when you're ready. How are you doing?
I yawn.
Yawn?
Yawn.
A yawn for Dawn? Yeah, yawning is good. We've talked about that, right? It's actually a great thing to make yourself yawn. How do you make yourself yawn?
I didn't have to make myself.
No,
Spirit is
everybody else yawn.
Contagious, so it will happen. Yeah. And remember we talked about that, how to make yourself yawn if you want to. You just put your hands up, breathe in and go, bring them down. This is good to do standing. You can do it sitting too, but just flop it down. And you do that until you yawn. Sometimes it's surprising how quickly it happens. Sometimes it takes a while, but it works. Just flopping. So, what did you notice? I'm curious.
I'm not a tingling, but the kind of a force. Kind of a force that was like keeping my hands from